What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another EA Sports PGA Tour Career Mode Series video, and today it is time for the Season 2 Week 3 tournament, the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am at Pebble Beach Golf Links, and this is one of my favorite courses to play here in the game, but we are looking to bounce back after a very tough round in the final round of the Farmers Insurance Open last week. Went into that round with a 4-stroke advantage, ended up losing by 3 strokes by Hideki Matsuyama. Hideki played amazing in that final round, and we just couldn't get anything going. But it's time to leave that last round in the past, because last week's tournament was a great tournament. First 3 rounds were amazing. Had our best round on moving day in round 3. It was looking like we were going to close out the tournament, and I think I just lost by swing. I got a little too relaxed in that final round. So today we're gonna try to birdie early and birdie often here at Pebble Beach Golf Links. And the next week we have the Waste Management Phoenix Open and then the Genesis Invitational after that. Exciting start to the season. A first place finish and a second place finish. Should have been back-to-back first those. But thank you all so much for all the support here on this Ryan Gamer Career Mode series here in EA PGA Tour. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more and stay tuned for plenty more Career Mode content. Ryan Gamer is a 5-sport athlete right now, and plenty more coming in the future, including my most anticipated one of the year, NCAA Football 25, which starts on July 16th, so stay tuned for that one. But as we take a look at the conditions here, we have 4 to 7 miles per hour winds, average firmness and speed, so this should be very scoreable here in round number 1. So let's go ahead and dive on in.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Monterey Peninsula, live opening round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Blue skies on top of blue waters, right next to one of the prettiest pieces of green grass on this good earth, as we check out the leaderboard here in round 1. The leader is Nick Taylor. He's at 2 under par here to start the tournament. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, so close to victory last week, settling for second and playing extremely well.
They just had to point out last week. Thank you for that, Rich. But Rich did finish that with playing extremely well, and that is true. So on hole number 1 here, I like the hybrid. I think hybrid's the way to go. The beautiful Pebble Beach. This course is so beautiful. Let's play some golf. Get your 1-times ready. Come on. That's the swing we needed last week, right? It's gonna go too far. Oh, that's perfect. But that's the swing. We didn't have it though.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's got 141 to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
Yeah, pin right in the center, and this is one of those in this round 1 pin where you do not want to put too much backspin on it, because it will spin off the front of the green. So I'm actually going to deal off this a bit, get it into this wind, maybe 144, 145. Go 145, let the wind take some distance off of it. Underswing was not ideal, needed a bit more snap. Good swing though.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Hey, this is an uphill putt, which is better than having a downhill putt on this hole. So ball is sitting below the feet. Looks like a steady uphill left to right, probably breaking about a foot. Now the problem here is the speed, right? The problem is getting the speed right. I'm going to go about 28 feet and send this one.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down.
Golf can be so painful sometimes, right? What a putt, though. Just barely misread.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par.
You know, if that's hit just a touch firmer, like 29 feet, it's in. If that's hit like 29 feet, that goes in. Wow. It's all right. We got this. We got this. Just got to shake it off, right? Shake it off. Now, this is the hole that you really got to birdie, right? So find the fairway off the tee. Don't clip that tree. I'm not going to power drive. There's no reason to. That's it. Nothing fancy here, right? Just find the fairway. Even though that's not a great shot dispersion.
Another
I need
good
some
tee
coffee.
shot for him
Cheers,
to start
everybody.
the round as he gets another fairway here at the second.
Okay, 208 yards. Up the hill. I like the approach 5-iron. With full loft. Could be too much. Let's take a look at the screen. Basically want to put this on the left side. Yeah, I actually do like the club. Trying to get a good view of where we're hitting on the green. Shot off to the left. Get lucky. Get lucky. Distance was great. Landed that a bit too far left. More than I wanted. Got a great bounce.
Be pleased with that one. On and two, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot.
We are dancing for eagle here on hole 2. 22-footer. Ball is sitting well below the feet. Slide up the hill. This thing's going to break a couple feet. It's going to break more than that first one we had. But it's not as much uphill. One time. Come on. One time, baby.
Yes,
Get in
putt
there.
It's an eagle here at the second to move him to 2 under par.
That's how you bounce back after last round. The last round last week, lost the tournament because of it. How do you bounce back? Almost a birdie on 1, eagle on 2. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking today. Cheers, everybody. Let's play some golf. If that doesn't get you fired up for a round, I don't know what will. That's insane. So this is one where I usually think hybrid is the way. Nothing fancy. Send it into the fairway. Baby. First cut's not bad.
And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Front pin location, hitting into slight upslope here. Working its way green from right to left. Gotta be careful to not hit that bunker though. The bunker's the big deal here. So I'm gonna do a fully lofted 9-iron. Gonna fly downhill. The wind's gonna blow it to the right. Great swing. That's gorgeous. Come on.
Not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Frank, you need to get your tape measure back out. You think that came up a little short? Remember, Frank? We haven't heard that line in a long time. What is that, 6-7 feet? I don't know. I don't got my tape measure. What is that, 6-7 feet? I'll be honest. I kind of missed the tape measure line. I don't know about you all. Downhill, ball below the feet. Just a little bit left to right. Not a lot of break here. Okay, a lot of break. I did not see that much.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 2 under.
I would have rather have been short, like Frank said, instead of long there, because the putt up the hill there is very simple. That downhill putt, not as simple. So this is one of those holes that you just don't need to get carried away. It's a simple hole. Gotta find the tempo. It was great on the first hole, but we're starting to kind of get a little off tempo.
That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
That's beautiful.
So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his second.
Now we get to pull out Ryan Gamer's go-to golf shot here, the old spinner shot. A spinner shot on this one is going to be slight loft. Land this a bit short, one hop it, roll it up. Beautiful. Uphill putt.
Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done.
I love the spinner shot. Still my favorite shot in the game. It's such a satisfying shot. A ball is sitting above the feet slightly. There's just a little bit of break here. Not much whatsoever. Gotta hit it firm. Yes.
Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4.
We're back. We are back, everybody. What a start here at Pebble Beach. The beautiful Pebble Beach. 181-yard par 3 here. Pin is tucked away right in the front. So 175 to the front of the green, 181 to the pin. About 6 yards of green to work with. So what I'm going to do is probably 8-iron. Overpower this slightly. Put it up in the wind. It's down the hill. I like the club. It all depends on the wind, though, on this one.
I like the looks of this one.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh, that's a good-looking shot. Just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie.
Downhill putt. Ball is below the feet just a little bit. That was a fantastic golf shot. Honestly, that's one of the best shots I've ever hit to this pin location. And a perfectly calculated overpower combined into that wind. We read the wind really good. Just a little bit left to right. Send it in. Get in there.
Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5.
Who called in the Eagle birdie train, you legends? Cheers, everybody. Get that coffee. Let's have some coffee. Come on. Love this golf course so much. Like, it's so amazing. This golf course, it's just beautiful. This would be amazing to play in real life and see in real life. Like, has anybody out there been to Pebble Beach, played the course, or been there to watch a tournament? Amazing course. I keep hitting it slow. I'm gonna have to try to dial this in a bit.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
But
From
that's
the
a great
fairway,
drive.
Let's go to Noda.
Wonderful tee shot here. Biggest challenge is you cannot see the pin sitting on the green. Gonna have to pick out a point along the edge of the cliffs to get the ball online.
Yeah, and I love 7-iron here. 7-iron full loft. The wind's going to blow it to the right. The wind's not going to affect it very much. The ball's going to be flying so low. The wind's going to have much less effect than you would think. So really, I'm kind of going full send attack mode on this one. Got off to the right. Four? Jerry, I believe we hit the fan right in the kneecap on that one. Jerry, get on over there. Give him a couple signed gloves. Maybe give him a signed pitching wedge. And, yeah, make sure you invite him over to for dinner tonight. First fan hit this season. This is the longest Ryan Gamer has ever gone without hitting a fan. Is too good to be true. That was an uphill lie. I mean, like an uphill position, a red uphill. That 7-iron flew like the uphill didn't even affect it. Yeah, Jerry said the fan's okay. So invited them. They'll be going to dinner tonight. First fan hit of the season. So yeah. Well. The fans thought it was a new Ryan Gamer this year. No, no, it's not. It's the same Ryan. None of them expected him to miss that. With the way irons have been this season, we barely missed anything, and that one was missed by a mile. Okay, ball below the feet, 0.7 degrees, just a little bit left to right. Cup length outside. Send this one into the hole. This is for that fan. This is for that fan. They took one right in the kneecap.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Let's hope Ryan Gamer didn't say that out loud and point to the fan here. You know, let's hope Ryan didn't dedicate that one
Nicely
after
read there. It is
busting him in the kneecap.
And this will remain a one-shot advantage.
Oh, that might break the kneecap. Just think about how bad that one would hurt. Like, that was a crushed 7-iron. That ball was crushed, and it had a lot of speed. And then the beautiful lucky number 7 here. Ryan, let's shake it off. Okay, let's kind of slow down a bit. Shake it off. I'm gonna take a screenshot here. Ryan, good news is there's no fans to knock out here. Oh my. Here, you all thought you were safe out there on the course. No. No. You think you're safe with Ryan Gamer at the tee? No. So here's what I'm gonna do. 54-degree wedge, full D-loft. Aim to the left here, let the wind take it. Ace it. Too much. We're all flustered now.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Birdie putt coming up.
I've had this putt before.
And this is not the place to be. It's a really tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and then just let it drift back to
I
the
remember
hole.
it breaks a lot more than you expect. Breaks a lot more than you expect. One time. Just kidding. Maybe I was a couple inches on that slope.
And it comes up short.
Ball is 0.8 degrees below the feet. Not an easy putt. That didn't break.
Well done. That's in for par here at 7. And this will stay a one-shot lead.
Lowry is one off the lead here. 3 under through 6. We're 4 under through 7. We're a hole in front of Lowry. So hard to see on this hole. That blind tee shot makes it really tough, but hybrid is definitely the way. That's perfect.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Beautiful tee shot. Great position looking at this green. And there are no easy options here. You got bunkers up the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
Here, so Noda, what I'm going to do here, give you some bonus information here. I'm going to hit the finesse 6-iron. Fly it low underneath the wind. It's going to fly a little bit further. Maybe land it off that slope or a bit short, roll it up. Off the slope it is, I guess.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Wondering what might have been indeed, right? So yeah, shake it off. Just land this on the slope, chip it in, and be on our way. What an effort. What an effort on a really tough chip shot. That was so good.
That's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Tell us how you really feel, Frank. Tell us how you really feel, Frank.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain at 4 under.
We could very well be 5 or 6 under right now, but it's tough to birdie, right? It's not like it's easy out here. We're playing some good golf. Let's just keep it up. There's plenty of birdies left on this golf course, right? Plenty of birdie opportunities. Just have to capitalize. Improve our proximity to hole a bit.
Yeah, that's the spot you want to put it. Now, watch this thing gather momentum down the slope. Well, that is going to be an excellent result.
336-yard drive.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
Looking at 149 to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close.
149 down the hill. Wind seems to be gusting. It seems to really have picked up lately. So what I'm going to do here, do a little bit of loft on it, send it a little bit past the hole, let the wind pull it back. Going to come off to the right off the side hill as well. That's a beautiful, beautiful swing. That is beautiful. Go in.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
Yeah, we'll take that. Are you kidding me? Okay. Thank you for whoever out there one-time that, you legends. Not any natural one-timers out there. Just natural. You just said it out loud right at that moment, you legend. Let's go, YouTube. Come on.
Not much more than a tap.
That's
in
for the
there.
one-timers.
It is a birdie at the 9th. And that is going to go in the books as a 30 on the front side. 5 under par.
Let's keep playing some golf. Wow, I love Pebble Beach. We have a lead here. Now, let's just keep playing our game. I feel like in that final round,
Boy, a good round
last
going
week,
here on this Thursday.
like I was so worried about the field.
Effort off the tee.
I feel like I was so worried about what Hideki was doing. I was so worried about the field, and I just did not
Breeze
play
has
my
back
own game.
shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
I feel like I lost focus, and losing focus on this game in True Sim, yeah, you're done. I can tell you that right now from tons of experience. True Sim, you lose focus on this, you're done. So I'm going to do a 54-degree wedge, de-lofted a bit. Wind has really picked up. We saw that in the last hole. It's going to come off to the right. Love the club.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really
Okay,
good.
we are on now.
That was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
Ball is above the feet. Going to be basically straight in. Hit it firm. Get in there. Come on.
Well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And that's going to stretch the lead to 2 shots.
Ryan Gamer is back. Back with a vengeance after that final round last week. Ryan wants a rematch with Hideki Matsuyama in the final pairing this week. Be careful what you ask for, though, Ryan. I mean, Hideki last week. Oh, my. What do you see? 13 under in that final round?
This one's starting a hair right.
He gained like 9 strokes.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
This is a shot that throws a lot of people off on Pebble Beach. This shot right here, you got to be careful not spinning it too much. I'm going to do a full de-lofted finesse into the slope, into the wind. This is a very tricky shot. It's trickier than you think. Like at first glance, you're like, oh, this isn't too bad. But it is. And we hit it too soft.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Chance now for another birdie.
Swinging a little bit right to left. The problem here, the shadow there from the trees does make it a lot tougher for me to read. But it does seem like a foot of break here. up the hill. Can be pretty aggressive on this one, really.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And the lead in this opening round is all the way up to 3.
A little luck here at Pebble Beach. We've had that lip out a lot in this game. Not here at Pebble Beach, but on a lot of courses, we got a lucky lip in there, and we'll take it. That lips out a lot, but it somehow caught on. Jerry must have dropped a magnet in the cup when he removed the pin, you know? That Jerry's a character. You never quite know what he's up to. 209 yards downhill. But I will say, Jerry's been treating Ryan Gamer very nice lately. A lot nicer than normal. And you all know why. Jerry wants the defensive coordinating job for the University of Kentucky Wildcats, with Ryan Gamer taking over as head coach. You know, Jerry has mentioned every day about the Seattle. What about that Seattle Seahawks defense? What about that turnaround? Because Jerry took over as the defensive coordinator. You know, and Ryan just told him right now, you know, I'm keeping my options open, just seeing what fits the team. But Jerry probably will get the defensive coordinator job. So that Jerry's treating Ryan Gamer extra nice now. Like, his training regimens are much lower now. Oh, you don't want to run sprints today, Ryan? Oh, it's all right. Here, why don't you just hang out? Why don't you hang out, play some games here today? I'm just over here studying film for the SEC. You know, I'm just watching Georgia film, you know, who we're going to beat in the national championship. That's Jerry now. So full lofted 7-iron here. Remember when I talked about not losing focus, and I'm sitting here telling life stories? Oh, what was that, Ryan, about losing focus? Oh. Huh. So yeah, if you all want Jerry to be the defensive coordinator for the Kentucky Wildcats, let me know.
You know what? I don't fault that. He took a run at the flagstick, and though he misses the green, he will have a chance still to knock this in.
A full loft, full send into the hole. What was that underswing?
So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that for his par.
You'd
Okay,
expect that
focus
to be
is
a little
back now.
closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Nice little story about Jerry, though.
No
I
missteps
feel like that was
there.
needed.
It is a par here at 12, and he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead.
Okay, let's play some golf now. We're playing some great golf. We have the lead. Let's keep it up. My guess is the leader will be at 9 or 8 under after round 1. Very scoreable conditions
It's
today.
going to be up the left-hand side.
That thing shot off to the left. Okay. Wind has really picked up too.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Thanks,
Not
Frank.
in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, hitting into an upslope from the rough here, we don't need to spin it too much. This is kind of in our wheelhouse. Fully lofted, 54-degree wedge, wind at our back. I love the club. And that, if you saw the wind on that drive, it affected it a lot there. Okay, the wind is gusting like crazy right now. That's playing like 9 mile an hour.
That's a good approach shot, too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
Now this for another birdie.
This is a tester
Well, and he's
down
had
the
great
slope.
conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
1.7 degrees, ball below the feet. This thing's gonna break a lot more than you think. I'm gonna say about about a foot and a half out, maybe 2 feet out. Two and a half feet.
No, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right.
Our green reading has been exceptional. After we were able to read a green in the final round at Torrey Pines last week, green reading is back
Okay,
at Pebble
safely
Beach.
in for par here at 13, and this will remain a 3-shot lead.
The crazy thing is, we could be 15 under for this round with the way we've been playing. Some of these close putts drop. This is the par 5 that always throws me off. it's a blind shot, right? So it's just so hard to see, obviously. And I always miss the fairway. But I think last time, I believe I told myself I'm going to fade it no matter what. So, see if that's a good thing. Some of you are getting nervous. Like, Ryan, do you remember the last time you faded it? No? But it probably wasn't good. Yeah. Oh, well, I remember that one, so
that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
Frank, that's when you pull out one of your comments about it being an awful shot. You know that, Frank, that is when you pull out the awful shot comments, so. I thought that ball was going to blow a mile to the left off that. It was a side slope, right? And I thought it was going to shoot off to the left off the side slope. And then I thought the wind was going to grab it. Okay, we are falling apart on this hole. This hole always gets me, though. Okay. Got to get it up over that slope. So we got a full D-loft so we don't land it too much short. And we've got to make sure we get this up there, right? From the rough, 92, 97% lie. Just can't land this short. That's perfection.
Oh, it was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
Thanks, Frank.
Chance now for another birdie.
When Frank's complimenting us, you know it's going to be a good rest of the round. Let's go.
That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie.
I'll be honest, I never expect a birdie on that hole. That was beautiful. That thing was launched 6.8% overswing.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
I think this is another chance for the spinner.
Here as he'll set up his second for this par 4.
Yeah, this is great. With this spinner shot, full loft, land this a couple yards or 1 yard short maybe. And check it. This is that bounce and check Frank was talking about. Oh, no. You don't see that too often.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
That is my highest percentile shot of hitting good in that. Okay, it's all right. Shake it off, right? Shake it off. It stopped.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
That's a painful birdie. I mean, a painful par, right? That is Ryan Gamer's best shot. Spinner shot, ideal range on an upslope. Terrible swing. It happens. That's golf sometimes. You just got to shake it off, right? So on this tee shot, I want to go for this. As crazy as that sounds, the wind's ripping. I've hit this green a few times before, and the bunker's not bad to play from.
That ball's going to be slowed up enough that it is going to wind up in the bunker. And this, not a distance you practice all that often with your bunker shots.
True. So we're going to hit this pretty short, roll it up that slope. Well, that's on me. I made a poor decision off the tee.
Kind of sculled that one, and that's going to be over the green and into the rough.
I played for that bunker before, but yeah, all right. Mistakes were made. Let's ship this in.
So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that for his par.
You'd expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Just got to shake it off,
Okay,
right?
didn't want to let that one
I
get
got
away.
a little
It is
aggressive.
a par here at 16, and he'll remain 4 clear of the field.
Probably a bit too aggressive on there, right? I understand that. It's all right. I won't do it again. 181. Round 1, I think you can be a little aggressive when you had the lead. So, yeah, mistakes were made. You better believe Jerry will be having a long conversation over dinner with the fan tonight as well. Don't worry, the fan. All-you-can-eat dinner at the fanciest restaurant here close to Pebble Beach. Whatever that may be. I'm going to do a fully lofted 8-iron into the wind, down the slope. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. The wind is really gusting. Wind has picked up a lot.
Okay, safely aboard. Now this for another birdie.
Okay.
He seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Notice right. Like, our reads have been right on. We're not making everything. We're getting close. Downhill putt. Just a little bit left to right. Maybe a bit right to left as well. Just a bit. Yeah. So kind of a double breaker. Question is more... Let's see. It's going to be hitting firmer at the beginning, right? It's not going to break as much at the beginning, so that would mean it's going to break right to left more. In theory. So close.
Just gonna sneak on by.
You know, a well-read putt, a well-read putt. Can't even talk after that one.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he's going to remain at 8 under.
3-stroke advantage. It's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the field plays. But on the 18, we go for the fairway, nothing fancy. We hit the fairway. We move on from there, right? And then we eagle. I love this finishing hole. It's so awesome. I won't be saying the same thing if I find the water. But I do love this hole.
Good drive in the fairway. Now, after
190.
the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5.
The approach shot, I believe, is the way. With the way the wind's been carrying, the 8-iron in this wind is going to carry. Look at the wind go.
Oh, what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Thank you, Frank. Frank has given Ryan more compliments today than ever. So has Rich. But Rich compliments Ryan a lot more than Frank. So yeah, Rich pointing out the par 5 play, did have that eagle earlier. Ball is above the feet, up the slope. Gonna break about a foot. A little bit more. Come on. Come on, Ryan. One time, everybody. One time. One time, center cup.
What a putt there. It's in for eagle here at 18. A final look at the leaderboard shows our featured golfer on top by a shot. So, some good playing here in round number 1, Frank.
It certainly is, Rich, but there's a long way to go. It's just a sliver of the lead.
Hey, Frank's right. We had the lead, but a long way to go. That's just round 1. We got 3 more rounds. What an incredible eagle. That eagle put us 10 under for the round. A 31 on the front, 5 under. A 31 on the back, 5 under. 10 under for the round. As you take a look at this, without that eagle, we would have been down by 1. I knew the field would play lights out today. I knew it. Taylor Pendrith. Ricky. Berinsky, if I'm saying that right. Probably not. Patrick Cantlay, Ryan Gamer's huge rival from season 1. Could this be another Ryan Gamer versus Patrick Cantlay battle? Roy Zapatini, Adam Long, Molinari. You know, I feel like they need to do a roster update for skills and attributes, because Scotty Scheffler should be up here like 99% of the time. Xander Schauffele, I've just been playing great golf in real life. Like, I feel like they need to do a roster update. What about you all? I feel like they're in big need of a roster update. Like, where is Scotty Scheffler? There he is, -4, tied 32nd. He would have shot 15 under in those settings. He would have been right up there with Ryan. You know, I want it to be a Ryan Gamer, Scotty Scheffler battle every single week, you know? Don't you all? I feel like they really need to update the roster attributes for the in real life season the way it is right now. I wouldn't feel like that'd be a big, like a hard update to do, just kind of balance the attributes of the AI, you know, based on how they play in real life. But thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more, and check out the channel page or check out the different link playlists in the video description below. Tune into Ryan Gamer's other sports. Same athlete across all the sports. We have 5 ongoing career modes right now. 6 starting July 16th. That'll be the new one in NCAA 25, but there's plenty of others in the past. I've played them all. You think of a sports game, I've probably played a series, maybe not a full series for every sports games, but I think I've tried just about everything. Now, Ryan Gamer has never dove into the world of boxing or UFC, so is a world champion. Actually broke the record in WWE as holding the Universal Championship, the longest ever. So that was in WWE 2K24, one of my favorite career modes on the channel, which was this year. Highly recommend anybody to watch that. It is the most entertaining series, I would say, on this channel. But thank you for all the support. I will see you next time. If you want even more from me, check out my second channel, Gamer Ability 2. Do a lot of different game playthroughs over there. Did a Stellar Blade playthrough and playing through Elden Ring DLC right now, the Shadow of the Erd Tree. If you're interested in that, check it out over on the second channel. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.